We are concluding our story about the great catch of fish, and then we'll be moving on to um, actually Jesus questioning Peter, but John 21, verses 1 through 14. They were only about 100 yards from the shore when they arrived, and they saw Jesus and had some bread and a fire burning coals with fish cooking on it. Here's Jesus cooking breakfast for them. 100 yards from the shore is about 300 feet. It's a football field. So they're going to drag this net the length of a football field. When the disciples came to shore, including wet Peter, they noticed that the resurrected Jesus was a humble servant. He took the trouble to provide the fire. He took the trouble to provide the fish, and he actually asks them. He says, "Bring some of the fish you caught." Now remember, Jesus is cooking fish, so he needs some more because there's more there. The order of events shows that Jesus had food before the great catch, and he just simply added to the menu. So Peter got back in the boat and dragged the net ashore. It was filled with 153 large fish, but the net wasn't torn. Peter took the initiative to drag the heavy net by himself. The net wasn't broken, and the catch was 153. Now, through the centuries, they've made attempts to try to explain what the 153 are. The one thing we do know, it was 153. Some of the stuff is a little far-fetched. "Come have breakfast," Jesus said. Jesus is so down to earth. He's not, he's not what some people picture him as. We're again impressed by the servant nature, even of a resurrected Jesus. Prepared breakfast for the disciples, and no doubt it was delicious. Boyce, an author, reflected the many invitations of Jesus to the gospel. John 1:39, come and see. Matthew 11:28-29, come and learn. Mark 6:31, come and rest. John 21:12, come and dine. And finally, Matthew 25:34-36, come and inherit. Then he gave them some bread and fish. None of the disciples dared to ask, who are you? They knew it was the Lord. And something about Jesus when he got a hold of bread that made him recognizable. This is another indication there's something about this appearance. Possibly was resulting in, they looked at him and were there more scars from the cross? This was the third time Jesus appeared to his disciples after he had risen from the dead. This probably means the third of the appearances that he himself had recorded, that John had recorded.